Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Another video that was played last night was of Alex Cannon. This is a former Trump campaign attorney who was tasked with locating election fraud. Now, in his interview with the committee, Cannon recounted a conversation with Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows. So this conversation took place, he said, in mid to late November. And Cannon said that he told Meadows, quote, "We weren't finding anything that would be sufficient to change the results in any of the key states." And then Cannon said to the committee that Meadows responded with, quote, "So there's no there there." So not only did Trump know that the election wasn't stolen, but his chief of staff also knew it as well. And then they played a short clip of Ivanka Trump's testimony. And she, in the clip, was asked if Bill Barr's assessment of the election had an impact on her beliefs about the election. And she said, yes, it did, because she respects Barr. So she believed him when he said that the election wasn't rigged or stolen. Now, of course, Trump is in full meltdown mode, full damage control mode today over that one. He wrote on his failing social media site that Ivanka was, quote, checked out, that she really wasn't aware. She didn't know what was going on. Really? Bill Barr investigated it. So he's totally skipping over the point. It doesn't matter what Ivanka thought or believed. It only matters that his own attorney general told everyone that it was a fairy tale. So we also saw testimony given by Mark Short, that was Vice President Mike Pence's chief of staff. And he said that Trump was told repeatedly by their office that his plan to have Mike Pence refused to certify the election results and then overturn the election for him was unconstitutional, that it was illegal. Which leads me to the truly stunning bombshell that was dropped last night. Members of the Republican Party, sitting members of Congress, sought pardons from Trump related to their involvement in this attempted coup. The committee mentioned that there's more than one who sought a preemptive pardon, but the only name that they specifically called out was Congressman Scott Perry. So what we've suspicioned all along is now being proven true, that Republicans didn't want this investigation to happen because they knew that it was going to expose their crimes. Same reason I've said they wanted Trump to be reelected. Had nothing to do with him. And I think what Liz Cheney said last night to her fellow Republicans was absolutely perfect. She told them, quote, "Someday Donald Trump will be gone, but your dishonor will remain."